Yo, 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 welcome back to Nimrod TV, the only news channel brave enough to tell it like it is. Today, we're diving deep into a story that's got Nigeria buzzing, the CBEX Ponzi Scheme. Strap in, folks, because this is a wild ride. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. We're talking about dreams shattered, life savings gone, and a whole lot of questions. How did this happen? Who's to blame? And what can we learn from this financial fiasco? Let's unpack this, shall we? Picture this. You're scrolling through your phone, and an ad pops up. Double your money in 30 days, it screams. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, that's exactly what CBEX, or the China-Beijing Equity Exchange, was peddling. They promised the moon and the stars, guaranteed returns, easy online investment, and a chance to get rich quick. They even rebranded as Crypto Bank Exchange to ride the crypto wave. Slick, right? Nigerians, hungry for opportunity in a tough economy, bought in. Hundreds of thousands of people poured their hard-earned money into CBEX, hoping for a brighter future. Little did they know, they were walking straight into a trap. Then, bam! Just like that, it all came crashing down. In April 2025, CBEX vanished into thin air. Websites down, accounts frozen, and investors left high and dry. We're talking about an estimated 300,000 people losing their shirts. Now here's where it gets messy. Reports on the total losses are all over the place, ranging from a measly $6.1 million to a whopping 1.3 trillion naira, which is like a gazillion dollars in American money. Either way, one thing's for sure, a whole lot of people got played. So how did CBEX pull off this massive con? Well, they played the game like pros. First, they went full-on social media blitz, bombarding people with those too-good-to-be-true promises. Then, they went ghost, switching domain names like they were changing socks. Talk about shady. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, they hit investors with a fake verification request, demanding even more money. Of course, it was all a ruse. They took the money and ran, leaving Nigerians holding the bag. This wasn't just some abstract financial crime, folks. This was real people's lives turned upside down. Imagine losing your entire life savings, your dreams of a better future, all because you fell for a scam. Social media is flooded with heartbreaking stories of people who lost everything. One guy, a young entrepreneur, invested 9 million naira, hoping to expand his business. Now, he's starting from scratch. This wasn't just about greed, folks. This was about desperation. People were looking for a way out, a chance to make something of themselves, and CBEX exploited that. Now the authorities are finally catching up. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, or EFCC, is on the case along with the big dogs Interpol and the FBI. They're tracking down the masterminds behind CBEX, trying to follow the money trail across borders. And guess what? They knew about CBEX all along. They were watching, waiting for them to slip up. But hey, better late than never, right? The new Investment and Securities Act of 2025 is here to crack down on these shady online platforms. Let's just hope it's not too little, too late. The CBEX collapse has sparked a national conversation in Nigeria. People are angry, frustrated, and demanding justice. Some are pointing fingers at the government, blaming them for not doing enough to protect citizens. Others are criticizing the victims, calling them greedy and naive. But let's be real, folks. When you're struggling to make ends meet, a promise of quick riches can be hard to resist. This isn't just about individual blame, it's about a system that often fails to protect the most vulnerable. Sadly, this isn't the first time Nigerians have been burned by a Ponzi scheme. Remember or MBA Forex or Rack Sterling? It's like a broken record, playing the same tragic tune over and over again. These schemes thrive on desperation, preying on people's hopes and dreams. But this time, it feels different. The scale of the CBEX scam is unprecedented, and it's exposed the deep flaws in our financial system. Speaking of flaws, let's talk about Nigeria's love-hate relationship with crypto. On one hand, you've got young Nigerians embracing digital currencies, looking for ways to escape the traditional financial system. On the other hand, you've got the government throwing shade, slapping regulations left and right. Case in point, Nigeria's epic legal battle with Binance, demanding a whopping $79.5 billion in damages, It's a mess, folks. A confusing, chaotic mess. So what's the solution? How do we break this vicious cycle of scams and losses? Well, it starts with education. Financial literacy, folks. Knowing your stuff, asking the right questions, and not falling for every shiny object that comes your way. It's about understanding that if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And hey, if you're not sure about an investment, ask an expert. Don't just hand over your hard-earned money to some random website promising the world. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're learning something new today. And while you're at it, share this video with your friends and family. Let's spread awareness and protect each other from these financial predators. The CBEX saga is far from over. The authorities are still investigating, trying to track down the perpetrators and recover stolen funds. Will they succeed? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure. We need to learn from this. We need to demand better from our leaders, push for stronger regulations, and empower ourselves with financial knowledge. This isn't just about money, folks. It's about justice, accountability, and protecting the dreams of everyday Nigerians. That's it for today, folks. Remember, stay vigilant out there. Don't fall for get-rich-quick schemes, and always do your research before investing your hard-earned money. And if you see something, say something. Report any suspicious activity to the authorities. And hey, if you want to stay ahead of the game, make sure you're subscribed to Nimrod TV, the only news channel that's not afraid to speak truth to power. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join the movement for a more informed, empowered Nigeria. Peace out.